parents. Here is a gift you can start preparing for your child today, even if they are still very young. Have you ever thought of opening an account for them, like a savings account or whatever that is available in wherever you are? You know, I think it's a good thing for every parent to have an account or something, prepared for their children. Starting from now, it's never too late. Imagine the joy that your children will have when they have something to start life with. You know, like for example, you can open up an account whereby you can put maybe even the littlest of money every month from your salary. Let's say, for example, you're in Nigeria, for example, you can put like 1,000 naira into the account every month, or you're in Europe, there's like 10 euro, or even like 50 euro, or even 30 euro or 20 euro every month into the account. So can you imagine how much that money will generate in a year? Not to talk of two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Till your child is maybe 18 years old and you're presenting this to your child and you say, "This is my gift for you." You know how happy that child will be. Like, I have something to start life with. So I'm not starting from scratch. Now am I starting from zero? And not just presenting the cash to the child. You can actually do something like this. Imagine, saving that money, that 50 euro every month into that account for that child. And then it gets to a certain amount and you buy a house for your child. You buy a house and you're saying, "I'm giving you this." Just imagine that. And maybe you can say, what about if I have two, three children? That can also be done also. You open the different accounts for the other for their on their with their names, and then you can be putting, even if it's 10 euro a month. It's not too small. The important thing is for you to have something for them that they can start up life with. And even if it's not starting up life with, there are children who actually want to, like, further their education, go to universities. Universities abroad are very, very expensive. Probably at that time, you might not have the money, and your child is passionate about going to school, about, furthering their education, going to the university, having a degree, and you don't have the money to, you know, pay for the school, for the fees, and because you already have something stable for that child. Imagine breaking up that account and you're like, okay, take this, use it to do what you want to do, use it to, further your education. Can you imagine the joy that will be in that child's heart? Because, like, for us, many of us who wanted to go to school, but we didn't have the opportunity of doing that because sometimes, there are people who their parents could not afford the money at that time. And there are also people who, were well to do from the beginning and then maybe get to a time, maybe something happens and they are with nothing. So imagine using that money to help your child further their education, you know, make them their dreams come true, help them to realize their dream. I think that would be the best gift that you can ever give them. That will make them so, so happy. So I think that's something that you should put into consideration. Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's something that you will want to do? Or it's a no for you. But for me, I advise that everyone do that you should consider something like that, consider doing something like that, at least for the betterment of your own child.